Hi everyone, this is Dawn Marie with Creative DME Designs, and this is my Dear Julie October box challenge finished journal. I've already put in all the pictures and everything. This is just the video that needs to be done for it. She does a monthly challenge that she gives you some parameters, and then you try to create something for it. If you do, you get to join a party, and you do get, she usually gives you a DigiKit for it. So it's really fun to play along. This time we could only use 20 things that we could carry in a box. Some of the things, I was lucky with the way that I had organized my Halloween things last year, in that I had kept baggies of scraps like this and baggies of the scraps of my napkins. So I was able to pull those as a single thing because I had them already organized out. The other thing I did do is that I got kits, with multiple things on them, like a kit of all black lace. There were different laces on it, so that was only one thing. And I did get a small wind of gray, white, and black cheesecloth that came as one single thing. So that was, I was lucky to find that also. The other thing that I found and used was a nail polish kit of 5 small little things of nail polish that were Halloween colors. So I was able to use that single thing. So here it is. It's very fat. Like usual, I've put as much as I could in this. And what I tend to do is take all the little things out after going through this look through, put it in a bag separate to this, and just attach it separately to the journal. So, because these are so tight, the one thing is I did make it a tie this time, so it can be, that's one of the reasons it's tight, is that there was a clip still in it. So I can actually, tighten it, and it really could be a big, huge, lunky thing. I made a ghost on a paper clip, so I just tied that to the end. This was a dishcloth that I took this off of the dishcloth and had it raised just a little bit with some scrap from a box that I used to make the cover. It was everything was in it. And I found this, a small scrap of fabric that I used throughout it too. One of the things I also do is if I find any scary looking pictures or words, I do have a separate file for those. So if I'm going through books or magazines and I find something scary or that could be scary, I do file that into a separate file. So that also made it easy because I didn't have to go through things and I could count the file as one thing. So I got a lot of pictures from magazines and for that. The other thing I was able to do is that I printed things out on scraps of Julie's paper that I had overprinted for several months ago, or so I was able to do that because anything that had a Julie digital on it was free. Also, when I was organizing last year, I had put all of the Halloween cards that were left over in one baggie, so with envelopes. So I was lucky for that too. So this was one of my scary pictures that I found. This is a Julie, and we've made all these little fun wispy things. I did find online some Halloween-based quotes and words, and did print those onto the back of Julie Digital so I could use them. I had used a set of Halloween stencils, and that's where I got this. This card here, there's a second one in here, so I had just basically washed off with water the ink that was on it. I did it by mistake, and then I decided I liked it, so I put it in. This is a whole group of envelopes that I threw in that were all junk mail envelopes. This is a Julie Digital, and I love these quotes. And also, a lot of the stickers that are in here are from the Antiquarian sticker book. I did an Imaginorium preview, and then there were 2 before that. I've got a little tag in here. In fact, as I go through, I'm going to take all the extras out because they really are bunching this up. This, you'll see 5 of them in here. This is a, you take 5 pieces of paper and make, that are all cut like a tag, and then you cut them into sections and then piecemeal them back together. That's what I have done here. I did it so that it was more like fabric paper. And on the back is where Julie's digitals were, but it looked like the way I had done them, it looked like the night sky. So I did go over with some watercolors and made it look more like a night sky. But there are 5 of these in here. This right here, I took a napkin that had a skull on it and put it over his face like he's wearing a skull. I did use a black pen in here. It was a free thing we could use. So I did a lot of doodling. I made up some funny stuff, made, you know, things around it. I just really did it fast. This was supposed to be a tab, but I really liked it. It's really pretty, so I put it on. This is actually an invoice, and it does have a zip line in it, so you could take it off easily, so I put it over it so you can't do that. This is a corner holder that I made, and this has got a digi that's good. This is a Julie digi on the back, and that's a Julie digi, and that's some Halloween paper. Here is a hidden paper clip. A mouse with a corner tuck. It actually does tuck something little up in there, but I do have some extra things that if you want to really get technical, see, it did tuck, but I'm going to take it out. This was one that I had done some entangling on because I was bored one night. This is a file card to write on. This is another picture from a magazine or a book that I found that looks like she's haunted. And orange is my favorite color, so I made an orange tag. And this is from Silence of the Lambs, and this looks like an oven, so you know he ate his stuff. He ate his humans in Silence of the Lambs, so this was his baking machine. I thought I'd throw some of my crass humor in there, but I love it. These were some of the cards that I had used to make these up, but I kept them in here just in case I wanted to go through and pull them out and add them to things. There's a monster outside my room. Can I have a glass of water? So I put H2O and made a water. So this is a multi-verse tag. I made a little closure here, and then it flips down, and there's a hidden pocket there, and there's a hidden pocket up in there. This is a belly band. This opens up, and there's a pocket here, and a pocket here, and a pocket back here. So there's a lot. That little thing can hold a lot of little stuff. I don't know why that's in there. It doesn't belong, but we'll pretend that it wasn't there. Here's another tag that I made. I had found all these scary, like masks. Here's another one of those tags. They are really flexible and can be a little sticky if they get a little warm. So some, like you could see, I had a little trouble getting that out. So this one was a little tiny picture and it looked like there was a ghost behind him, so I put Spectre there. I do, when I make a tag like this that's really comes out from it, I like to make sure that the back isn't just a plain back, so I did add this quote there. And this was actually from a Julie Digital, and I just hid some of the stuff on it with to make it more Halloween-y with some little things from napkins. I was given something and I took all the words from it. It was a gift, Happy Mail. I took all the words from it and made them into phrases. So you'll see any of the ones that are, oh my goodness, it's a big clump of glue. Any of the ones that are like this are from that Happy Mail. I really like this tag. It's pretty, I think. And I did copy paper. I used like this paper, and this is a Julie Digital, so I was able to use that. This actually is mostly Julie Digital. I did add the frame around it. This is a hidden paper clip that's got a witch on one side and then a little girl sitting on her pumpkin on that side. This is supposed to be like a corner thing, but I had it come down dangle, and it says decorations and witch's brew. Here's my little devil dog I found in the antiquarian book, and then For Whom the Bell Tolls is my Poe reference in this. And then I found this really strange cartoon, so I made it. It's supposed to be Nurse Hatchet, but she's sort of eerie, so I put her in there. So what I may do is, if I keep this one, is I'll write a story about what Miss Hatchet does in here. That's probably what I'll do. This is a piece of washi tape, and I made my own ghost, but he got burnt when the, you can see I put some burned washi tape on there when that fell. This has got like a little magic thing, and it's got a cat Jinxie in here. And this is another half of a envelope, and I want my mummy. Let's see. I took a whole bunch of scraps of paper and made little things hanging down to cover some of the stuff on the envelope. This is the Scary Bride that was part of a Julie Halloween digi. So I put that on there, and I put that she was bewitched. This is a flip. This is the Seltzer Tower in Baltimore, Maryland. This is a Julie Digital. It does look a little scary. I did mean to put little flying bats on it, so you can be there for that one. And this is a raven. That's actually from here. I did put a bookshelf here, but I read a lot of paranormal books, and I think they're big enough that or two of them can be big enough to write the books that I've read on it. So I put today's list of, and then I can, if the raven wants to say something, he can. And this is another envelope that I've made a really long, I never put anything in that one. This is a big, huge pocket. Oh, here, let's get, there was something in the pocket. And let's pretend, I think I have another one in this pocket. We'll put that one in. That was a card that I hadn't found a place for. This is another Julie Digital. This is from the thing here. I just cut it to make, because there were some really black clouds. Owl, of course, this was from a Halloween thing last year, book card. This was from I made a collage out of different scary things that I found about a cemetery out of different magazines. This here is my nightmare page. And this would be my fear and my nightmare would be burned alive or drowning, which she's jumping out like she's in a bathing suit. So I don't even know what book this was from, but right here there's 2 fears and people seeing me that way. So there's 3 fears. So this is my little fear book that I made. This was from a Julie, but you really couldn't see it, so I did go over it with my pen. Another set of pockets. It's 3, and actually there is a pocket underneath here. Oh, it's not this one. The other one must have the pocket inside. But here's 2 more tags that I did not get put out. Sometimes Dead is Better, Pet Sematary. Love, love, love that book. Long live Stephen King. This is from The Fly. And these were vintage Halloween paintings that I found in a digital kit. Here's another cemetery. I did put a cemetery sticker, and then I did draw my little hand coming out of the ground. Mermaid hair, I put in a twirl of hair, and then I made waves, so that's what mermaid hair is. This is something that is stuck in it. It's really big. The Valley of the Shadow, if you look, it's a bomb. You can see people are all pieces of people, but I also like cut up a car to make it fly, and it was like a pumpkin farm thing that was a little, it was in a Happy Meal. It was like a cupcake holder or something. So that is that big, huge writing card. Monsters Are Real, Ghosts Are Real too. That's from The Shining. This is like a holder for, you could put multiple things in there. And I knew this was going to happen. This is what happens when you have to stick stuff on. This was a sticker. I put a thing behind it, and he's shooting it at No Tears is a Waste of Good Suffering. So he's I guess the angel of suffering. This is something from Julie that I put on here. It is a little pocket. This is the other house. You can see how easily stuff comes off of it. But this is a flip down, and it's got a nice writing area. This zombie was a boy, and I didn't want it to be a boy, so I made it a girl, and the way I made the sun looks like it's got a, I don't know, something on the front of it. And I did her hair, and so that you could lift that up and have a nice writing space. This is a little flip. This was from Julie's, and this is just all kinds of stuff to make a collage. And it says trick, and the owl says I'd rather have a treat. This was a card that said Wicked on it. I am from Maine. Wicked good is something that we say a lot. So wicked good, I love you, darling, because you're wicked good. It's actually the words to a song. This is one of Julie's digitals. I really, really love this digital. I think it's beautiful. So I put Enchanted. I put this little guy, which actually would have been somebody who would have worked as a medicine person going in during the plague. But I put occult there. I had a little tiny cabinet here, so I put Cabinet of Curiosities. And then this guy here is leaning on his books, and I put there are so many paranormal books to read. This is a witch, and on her thing there are snakes, toads, bats, rats, owls, and cats are familiars, is what I wrote. And then I don't remember. In 1976, it was like this. Everything was the spirit of 1776. So I found this sticker of this girl. So she's the spirit of 1776. This is another one of the stickers. Once again, multiple pockets, but this one actually also has a underneath one. Okay, doppelganger. This was from another magazine, and this is a tuck. So I put the definition of doppelganger there. This is an envelope. This was from a card. I cut it all out and added it in, and then this is also a tuck. I took one very big, huge, large envelope, which actually had some of my Halloween stuff in it, so it was reused. I added this cute little envelope here that was made from a book page, and there is my little, this was something I had made last year for Halloween, and it didn't get used, so I reused it this year and added some extra stuff in on it. And I really like that. I think I'll probably put it in my purse. I forgot that I had them, but when I started going through my stuff for this year. This is a Julie. I love this little doggy, and then there's a little tag behind here, and I put magic on it. This was a tag that came off of something I bought. And there's another one of those. This is a Julie Digital. I put another one of my little notebooks back here, and it's got lots of little fun stuff in here that can be used. This is a Julie Digital, and what I did is I put a card behind it. So there's no place like home, so she's dreaming of her haunted home. This is an apparition. These look evil to me, so I put the word evil. I made all these little side things. This I stuck here because this is a little notebook. And this page was so empty, but I made it so you could still go underneath it. This is a tuck, but it's also a flip up. And I'm just going to grab one of these. You can actually also tuck up underneath and tuck into there and tuck into here. So there's a lot to that one. This was a collage that I made one day. I was super bored, and I found all this cool stuff. So I added some things to her. I added her fangs. And we have lots of stuff here, and this woman, and there's two flip-ups here. And these were all from different magazines that were in that one folder that I had that was scary things. These are 3 tags that I used as a sort of like a woven holder here. There is a paper clip here holding another tag in, so you could do it the other way too and have the middle one there. So that's sort of like an extra holder, because making it woven like that will hold, if you get it all snug up, it will hold them. So it's a way to use something that's in triplicate that you need. I found this guy wearing a donkey costume, so I wrote on the side that says, "Johnny decided to prove his friends were right. He is an ass." So I put that there. It's upside down, but this is a hidden paper clip that holds this little file folder here, because I didn't want to cover this up. This is a corner. It's stuck there. So this also, you can actually tuck 2 things up underneath here. There's one there and one there. And this one you can only tuck one under. These 2 girls were from Julie. You can't see, you can only see one of them here, but they were scary. This was something I pulled out of something I had already made from last year. So I just added it as a page tuck. This is a hidden writing page. I sort of thought this looked like, you know, it could be part of the cloud. So this wizard, and I do have the word wizard that does need to get put on this. I just haven't, I guess I lost it and it didn't get put on, but he'll go on there. I made this cute little adorable paper clip that has black cats on one side and a little witchy on the other. And then she's holding my weird evil troll witch. And then No One Escapes from Life Alive. That's from Congo. This one is like a bat boy. So this is the real Batman. Where's Robin? So you sort of have to look throughout to see if you can find Robin again. These are 2 tags that I made from Julie's. So these girls were supposed to be looking at like a little puppy, but they all look so scary, don't they? So they were in my scary file too. And I felt this William Shakespeare was apropos. This was from last year, something that I had made. It is a napkin. What's on the back is one of my pages, and this is going to end up cutting off, I know it is. One of my pages from a National Geographic that I use Citrusolve on. And see, there's another one of those things. This is my last signature. I used a card with a beautiful owl on it, and I put a little owl there. This is holding another hidden paper clip, which is holding actually a thing from my other journal I made this month. I'm going to pause this. From the other journal I made, which was a Hocus Pocus journal. So I just wanted to put that as a reminder in here. This is a piece of paper, vintage music paper, and I did copy one of Julie's backgrounds on it. I love these polka dot backgrounds. They're awesome. You can use them in just about everything. I just added a tag there. Once again, if you remember, these were from a Happy Mail. I cut the words out and used them for other things. This comes out here and it flips out, and I put lunacy in there. And then on the back, it has something from Robert Bloch. Despite my ghoulish reputation, I really have the heart of a small boy. I keep it in a jar on my desk. This is a witch for sure. And then on the back it has another quote, but I did put it over the Scary Bride from Julie. And then this is a nice page to just add whatever you want. One of the things I did make, and it really doesn't fit in any place, if I could, I probably would hang it here, is this is a Halloween ball. Each section has something different on it. I did make this for this challenge. These were all cards that were shaped like pumpkins that I used. Are you okay, baby girl? I had Abby up behind me because I'm standing up and she just fell off the chair. Oops. So yeah, these were all done with the same stuff that I've been doing. So I don't know if I've done them all or not yet. There we go. I love this Batwoman here. They used to dress up in wonderful, wonderful outfits back in the old days. I'm sure that that is probably from the late 1800s. I don't know, but it's from my antiquarian book. This is a little, if you were to hold this and pull this out, it sort of opens up like that. This is another little journal card made on a guest check. This is a journal card that actually is not supposed to be in here because I didn't use it for this. We'll pretend you didn't see that. This is a very long page. And look, here's Robin. I'm here, Batman. To put something long in, I don't know what you would put there. I felt I needed to bend it over because of the way the the printer had caught it. I have Toil and Trouble, and I take pains, be perfect from William Shakespeare. Here's another tag at the top. Got the devil face with a ghoul. This is the mystical vixen of Halloween. She's coming out of a walnut. I don't know why. This is a little tag that I put a fun closure on, and it says the spirit of Halloween. This was a copy of a vintage pamphlet from when they were burning witches at the stake. So I did print it on top of a page from the National Geographic. I had done this before this. That's why I added National Geographic pages to this. Because I want to see how my printer printed on the National Geographic Citrusolve pages. And it worked pretty good. It actually looks really good on with something like this. It makes it look very vintage. This was a sticker, and it was from Dracula. It was from the antiquarian books, and I liked it on the back of that. And this is another little fold-out. I don't know if you can tell, but that's almost like she's behind a like a veil or a bench, or and then this is a October guest check. And once again, you don't see that one in there. I put it in there to guess things. So this is the last one. I made a little tassel with a kitty on it, but they're both the same kitty on both sides, so I ended up making it a corner. And it says, "Dress up your fur babies too." I found this with all your kitties and doggies with costumes. This was from a Julie digital. And so I just added some fun things to it. I love bats, so I put a bat there. And this is a Julie digital that what I did is I just added things from napkins. Like I gave them masks. So I think this one was like from Halloween, not from Halloween, from Valentine's Day or Easter. I can't remember which it was. I made a cute little file folder-like thing here. This was from one of my books, from my scary folder. Another scary sticker. Once again, I did the same thing. I gave them masks. It's from the same sheet before, and made ghosts and added to that. This is from my sticker book, and I've loved it. So I made best costume, how to make it, and it shows you what you do, and then final results, and then the people are the skeletons, so I used that. This is a flip out. There's a cute little tag there. This is Dark Days, and it's got a guy, I don't know, praying to lightning. I hope he gets struck, and that just has a tag at the bottom. And that's the end. This is my Halloween witch at the very end with a trick-or-treat thing on it. Unfortunately, I covered up the cute little owl, but he's still there, see? So it was really easy bind, hidden bind. I did put a lot of glue into putting it together. This is very sturdy. It would take a lot to break it apart. And then I did find in the scraps, Yes, I Drive a Stick is a witch on the back. And here's another tassel I made with some things on it. The other things I did is in the center of each signature, I made my own beads and put a little beady and a dangly on the edge of all of them. So I hope you enjoyed this. And hopefully, because the video's a day late, Julie won't say I don't get the thing, but all my pictures were in. So I'm hoping that if the video is a little late, it'll be okay. So once again, this was Dawn Marie with Creative DME Designs, and I hope you enjoyed my October Dear Julie Julie Challenge journal. And I want you guys to, become a, like my videos and leave me a note if you have any questions. I do like to make individualized journals. So if you have a friend that, really loves something specific, like Hocus Pocus, or a specific character, or they love clocks, or they love books, I can definitely specialize a journal for them. The other things that are coming up is that I have made a coffee account, and I will be starting to put those in all of my description boxes, as well as I am going to start selling my journals on Etsy. November is going to be my it's not really a making month, it's a cleaning up month. Most people will be spending their time making Christmas stuff, and what I do during November is that I look up folklore of different cultures, Christmas folklores, because there are other creatures out there other than Santa. And then I do try to make at least one specific journal in December for whatever creature I've decided on. That last year I did a bunch of different ones. So I think this year I might do the Italian Christmas witch. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to be cleaning up and organizing some of my craft room and my house, because things just seem to go all over the place. So this month, please look forward to some organizational videos. I think my Julie November month journal is going to be a sarcastic and sassy journal, because during November, most people make thankful journals, and I'm thankful, but I'm much more sassy and sarcastic and rude and crude. So, once again, this was Dawn Marie, and I want you to have fun with everything that you make. Don't make boring things. Make things the way you like them. Always laugh, because that makes your heart happy. And then always remember that your fur babies are with you for their entire lives, and to make sure you give them hugs and kisses and make them a big part of your family. Thanks again. This was Dawn Marie with Creative DME Designs. Bye.